For years since Marvel Studios teased the emergence of a new hero in the MCU and created a huge S.H.I.E.L.D. mystery, I reckon these unanswered questions now have the perfect opportunity to be paid off in a possible Hawkeye Season 2. I loved seeing Jeremy Renner's Clint Barton finally get the focus he deserved in 2021's Hawkeye series on Disney+, as he has gradually become one of my favorite MCU heroes since his debut back in Phase 1. Even so, I feel like Clint Barton's personality, backstory and MCU connections could be explored much more. This makes me very excited about the possibility of a second season of Hawkeye, which was teased by Marvel Studios' head of streaming, television and animation, Brad Winderbaum, in a recent interview with Entertainment Weekly. Winderbaum notes that Marvel is looking for opportunities to develop Hawkeye Season 2, which has me curious about what stories will be explored in the potential follow-up season. I'd love to see Hawkeye Season 2 expand on Clint Barton's backstory and family life, perhaps even answering a huge mystery from his Phase 4 first season. We still don't know much about Laura Barton in the MCU. Linda Cardellini debuted as Laura Barton in 2015's Avengers: Age of Ultron. Laura Barton could be Mockingbird in the MCU. Marvel Studios has developed Clint Barton's story significantly since he was a mindless soldier of Loki for the majority of 2012's The Avengers. Age of Ultron introduced Barton's family to the MCU, including his children, Cooper, Lila, and the then-unborn Nathaniel, and his wife, Linda Cardellini's Laura Barton. The relationship between Clint and Laura Barton is one of understanding and pure love, which I've loved seeing develop, especially in 2021's Hawkeye. Hawkeye Season 2 would be the perfect place to reveal even more about their mysterious history. While some of Clint Barton's past has been seen in the MCU, we still don't know very much at all about Laura Barton. Hawkeye revealed that the mysterious S.H.I.E.L.D. issue watch actually belonged to Laura Barton, suggesting that, at one time, she had been a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent alongside Clint Barton. This has me very curious to see her backstory examined further in the MCU. I'd love to see Linda Cardellini have a larger role in Marvel's franchise, and Hawkeye Season 2 is the perfect place to make this happen. Hawkeye Season 2 is the perfect place to explore Laura Barton's S.H.I.E.L.D. backstory. Laura Barton's S.H.I.E.L.D. history can be shown in Hawkeye Season 2. It was a mystery throughout Hawkeye as to who the S.H.I.E.L.D. issue watch being sold at the black market auction belonged to. Clint Barton was determined to reacquire the watch and keep the identity of its owner protected, and Hawkeye's finale, "So This Is Christmas," confirmed the watch belonged to Laura Barton. I was elated to see Laura's history as a secret S.H.I.E.L.D. agent confirmed in the MCU, and I thought this tease perfectly set up Hawkeye Season 2. But this hasn't yet been paid off. While Marvel has teased the evolution of Clint Barton's kids into central characters in the MCU's future, with Lila Barton jokingly being referred to as Hawkeye in Avengers: Endgame, it's Laura Barton's history I want to see the most. In Marvel Comics, Laura Barton was Hawkeye's wife on Earth 1610 who was murdered alongside her children by a Black Ops team recruited by a traitor in the Ultimates, that reality's version of the Avengers. Laura Barton is much more important in the MCU, as she could perhaps even be revealed to be a superhero in her own right. How Laura Barton could be important to the MCU's future. Hawkeye Season 2 can finally bring Mockingbird into the MCU. Mockingbird with a sword and glasses in Marvel Comics. In the main, 616 reality of Marvel Comics, Clint Barton doesn't marry Laura, but rather Bobby Morse, aka Mockingbird. Adrienne Palicki portrayed Bobby Morse in Marvel Television's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. series, but this isn't currently considered canon to the MCU's main continuity, which means Laura Barton has seemingly instead assumed the role of Mockingbird. Originally depicted as a highly skilled S.H.I.E.L.D. agent, Mockingbird was enhanced with a mixture of the Super Soldier Serum and Infinity Formula in 2011, giving her impressive superhuman gifts. I would love to see this evolution for Linda Cardellini's Laura Barton, especially after Hawkeye all but confirmed that she is Mockingbird in the MCU. Hawkeye Season 2 can confirm this heroic identity for the former S.H.I.E.L.D. agent, perhaps even bringing Laura Barton out of retirement, though this makes me think that some tragic fate could befall the Barton kids. Even so, Laura Barton's possible evolution into Mockingbird makes me even more excited about Hawkeye Season 2, but only time will tell if Marvel actually puts this follow-up season into development.